Let me ask you, what if reality is not what you think it is? What if the life you're living right now is only one version out of infinite possible realities waiting for you to unlock? It might sound crazy, but it's not. Quantum physics has already proven something mind-blowing. Your thoughts, emotions, and focus are not just passive experiences. They are waves of energy, rippling out and shaping your reality in every moment. Right now, even as you watch this, your mind is already influencing reality, whether you realize it or not. The problem: most people are programmed by society, media, and outdated systems to stay stuck, weak, and unaware. They unknowingly sabotage their power, trapped in endless loops of frustration, doubt, and limitation. If you've ever felt a pull, like there's something bigger waiting for you, you're right. And today, that pull becomes a breakthrough. In this video, you're going to learn how to tap into your hidden energy field, override subconscious blocks, and begin manipulating reality with precision. This isn't self-help fluff. It's science, and it's the method that powerful people have used, whether knowingly or instinctively, to shape their success. By the end, you'll know exactly how to break free from limiting patterns, activate your mind's full energetic force, and start commanding your reality on purpose. But here's your warning. Once you step into this knowledge, you can't unsee it. Your world will change, and the only question left is, are you ready to unlock the power that's been inside you all along? Let's begin. Part 1. Quantum Foundations: How Your Mind Shapes Reality. Most of us have grown up believing that reality is solid, predictable, and separate from us. We're taught that life just happens, and that we are passive observers, reacting to circumstances beyond our control. But what if that belief is the biggest illusion of all? Let's dive into one of the most mind-blowing discoveries in science: the double-slit experiment. In this experiment, scientists fired tiny particles, like electrons, at a wall with two slits. When no one was observing, the particles behaved like waves, creating an interference pattern that showed they were moving through both slits at the same time. But here's where it gets strange. When scientists set up a measuring device to observe which slit each particle went through, the particles stopped acting like waves and instead behaved like solid objects, passing through one slit or the other. Think about that. The simple act of observation, just watching, changed the behavior of reality itself. This experiment shattered the old idea that reality is fixed and independent of us. It revealed something deeper. Reality exists in a state of infinite possibilities, a field of potential until we observe it. And our observation collapses the wave of possibility into one concrete outcome. Now pause and let that sink in for a moment. Ask yourself, what am I observing every day? What reality am I unknowingly choosing and reinforcing with my focus? Most of us get stuck in loops, replaying problems, fears, and limitations. And by doing so, we collapse those possibilities into our lived experience over and over again. But the double-slit experiment shows us that we can shift our focus, and when we do, reality has no choice but to respond. Now, let's look at another famous thought experiment that takes this concept even deeper: Schrödinger's cat. Imagine a cat is placed inside a sealed box with a tiny bit of radioactive material, a Geiger counter, and a vial of poison. If the radioactive atom decays, the Geiger counter detects it, the vial breaks, and the cat dies. If the atom doesn't decay, the cat stays alive. But until someone opens the box to check, In quantum terms, the cat exists in a superposition, alive and dead at the same time until observed. Sounds bizarre, right? But here's the deeper message. Just like the particles in the double-slit experiment, the cat's fate is not sealed until it is observed. Until that moment, both outcomes exist simultaneously in the field of potential. What does this mean for you? It means that every version of your life, the successful you, the confident you, the abundant you, the healed and empowered you, all of those versions are already possible right now. They are waiting in the field of infinite possibilities. But most people stay locked in the same reality because they keep observing, believing, and reinforcing the same old patterns. Pause for a second and ask yourself, what reality am I feeding with my attention? Is it the reality I truly want, or the one I've been conditioned to expect? This is where the power of conscious observation comes in. The moment you begin to focus intentionally on the version of reality you desire, you start collapsing new waves of possibility. It's not just wishful thinking, it's the very fabric of quantum physics in action. To help make this more relatable, let's break it down with an example. Imagine you're struggling financially. Your mind constantly runs loops like, money is tight, I'm always behind, I can't seem to get ahead. By observing and reinforcing these thoughts daily, you are locking yourself into that reality. But what happens if you consciously shift your observation? What if you start focusing on thoughts like, abundance is flowing to me, I am open to new opportunities, every day I see evidence of growth? At first, it might feel unnatural, but as you maintain this focus, you begin collapsing a different set of possibilities. Opportunities start appearing, synchronicities align, you begin stepping into a new reality. Now here's something interesting. This shift doesn't happen because you force reality to change. It happens because you change your relationship with potential. You become an active creator rather than a passive observer. And quantum physics backs this up 100%. But let's take it even deeper. Most people assume their thoughts are private, that what happens in their mind stays in their mind. But remember, thoughts are energy waves. Every thought you have sends out a signal, a vibration, that interacts with the quantum field. And it's not just what you think, it's how you feel. If you say, I am abundant, but feel anxious and doubtful inside, your energy is still broadcasting scarcity. That's why true energy work requires alignment between thought and emotion. Ask yourself right now, am I aligning my thoughts and feelings with the reality I desire, or am I unknowingly sending mixed signals? This awareness alone is transformative. Here's another relatable metaphor. Think of your focus like a camera lens. Where you point it and what you zoom in on becomes the story you capture. Most people keep their lens locked on problems, missing out on the vast landscape of possibilities surrounding them. But when you start turning your lens toward new outcomes, new doors begin to open. And the beautiful part? The field of potential is infinite. There are no limits except the ones you've accepted. So, what's the takeaway here? Quantum science has shown us two critical truths. One, reality exists as a wave of possibilities until it's observed. Two, your focus and intention collapse that wave into your lived experience. This means you are far more powerful than you've been taught. You're not just a bystander, you are an active participant in shaping reality. And if you've been feeling stuck, it's not because you lack power, it's because you've been focusing, observing the same limiting patterns repeatedly. But now you know the truth. Right here, right now, you have a choice to keep observing the same reality, or to turn your focus towards something new, something expansive. In the next section, we'll move from theory into practice. I'll guide you through a simple but powerful exercise to help you experience firsthand how to begin shifting your energy and collapsing new possibilities today. Get ready. Your reality is about to change. Part 2. First activation. Shift your energy in 60 seconds. You have just discovered a truth that can transform your entire life. Your mind is not just watching reality unfold, it is shaping reality moment by moment. But knowledge is not enough. Real change happens when you experience it for yourself. That is what we are about to do right now. This simple exercise takes only 60 seconds, but do not underestimate it. It is your first true activation, a way to directly feel your own energy shift in real time. Step 1. Identify the area where you feel stuck. Take a moment to reflect. Which part of your life feels stuck or heavy right now? It might be related to money, health, love, confidence, or career. Trust your instincts. Often, the first thing that comes to mind is exactly where your energy is most blocked. Step 2. Recognize your current belief. Be honest. What is the story or belief you keep telling yourself about this area? Maybe it sounds like, I always struggle with money. No one truly loves me. I never feel confident in social situations. My health never seems to improve. This is your current energy pattern. By bringing it to the surface, you make it visible, and what you bring to light, you can begin to change. Step 3. Rewrite the script. Now, flip that old belief into its opposite. You are writing a new energetic instruction for your subconscious mind. For example, I always struggle with money. Money flows to me easily and consistently. No one truly loves me. I am surrounded by loving, supportive people. I never feel confident. I am growing in confidence every day. My health never improves. My body is healing and becoming stronger each day. Even if these new affirmations feel strange at first, that is normal. You are rewiring deep-rooted patterns. Step 4. Visualize your new reality. Set a timer for 60 seconds. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. As you breathe, see yourself fully living your new reality. If your affirmation is about wealth, imagine receiving payments or seeing your bank balance grow. If it is about love, picture yourself surrounded by warmth and connection. If it is health, feel your body vibrant and strong. Most importantly, do not just picture it, feel it. Let the emotions of your new reality sink into your body. Joy, peace, gratitude. Hold that feeling for the full 60 seconds. Reflection. Notice the shift. When you finish, take a breath and pause. How do you feel? Lighter? More hopeful? Even a subtle shift in mood or energy is significant. You have just redirected your energy field. It might seem small, but it is powerful. Most people go through their entire lives reinforcing the same energy patterns. You have just chosen to create a new one. A real-world example, Lisa's story. Lisa, a 32-year-old teacher, felt stuck in her career. Despite working hard, she constantly hit roadblocks. Her inner dialogue sounded like this: I am invisible in my workplace. I never get the recognition I deserve. After learning about energy work, she decided to experiment. Her new affirmation was, I am recognized and valued for my unique contributions. Each morning, she spent 2 minutes visualizing herself being praised by her peers and supervisors. She felt the pride and joy as if it were already happening. Within a month, things shifted. Lisa's principal publicly praised her during a staff meeting. She was offered the chance to lead a new program. Colleagues started coming to her for advice. Lisa said, "The work didn't change overnight, but my mindset and energy did, and reality followed." Why does this work? Let's break it down. Neural pathways. Every time you repeat a thought and feel its emotion, you strengthen certain neural circuits. Old patterns like, "I am not good enough," become deeply ingrained. But every time you practice your new affirmation and feel it, you carve new pathways in your brain. Over time, these new pathways become stronger than the old ones. Quantum alignment. As you learned in part 1, your thoughts and feelings collapse waves of possibility into reality. When you hold a new energetic pattern long enough, you shift what becomes real. Electromagnetic field. Your heart's electromagnetic field is incredibly powerful. When you feel positive emotions, this field becomes stronger and more coherent, literally broadcasting new signals into the world around you. Consistency matters. Many people try affirmations once or twice and feel disappointed when results do not appear immediately. But think of this like planting a seed. You would not plant a seed and expect a tree the next day. You water it, nurture it, and trust the process. Your energy works the same way. Every time you repeat your affirmation and visualize, you are watering that seed. Tips for success. Write your new affirmation on a sticky note and place it where you will see it every day. Set a daily reminder on your phone for your 60-second visualization. Keep a journal of small wins or shifts you notice, no matter how tiny. This reinforces your progress. Common questions. What if my new affirmation feels unbelievable? That is normal at first. Start with something that feels like a stretch, but still believable. Instead of, "I am a millionaire," try, "I am open to new streams of income." How soon will I see results? It varies. Some people notice shifts within days, others take weeks. The key is to stay consistent and trust that your energy is shifting, even if you do not see instant proof. The bigger picture. This simple 60-second practice might seem small, but it taps into a profound truth. You are not stuck. You are not powerless. You have the ability to shift your energy and shape your reality. Every time you choose a new focus and feel it fully, you are stepping into the role of creator. In the next section, we will dive deeper into how your brain functions like a quantum computer and how to unlock even more of its power. For now, pause and reflect on this question. What new reality am I ready to claim today? Your transformation has already begun. Part 3. Your brain, the quantum engine of reality. You have now seen how powerful your focus and intention can be. But have you ever wondered, how is this even possible? The secret lies within your own body, specifically your brain. Most of us were taught that the brain is just a biological computer. We think it processes data through electric signals and chemicals like a super-advanced machine. But science now reveals something much more extraordinary. Your brain is not just a biological processor, it is a quantum engine. Let's unpack that step by step. Back in the 1990s, physicist Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Dr. Stuart Hameroff introduced a radical theory called orchestrated objective reduction, or OR. They discovered that inside your brain cells, specifically within tiny structures called microtubules, there's activity happening at the quantum level. What are microtubules? Think of them as tiny tubes inside your neurons that help keep cells in shape and working properly. But Penrose and Hameroff proposed something game-changing. These microtubules can hold quantum states. That means they can exist in multiple possibilities at once, just like those particles we saw in the double-slit experiment. This tells us that your brain is not simply thinking in a straight line. Instead, it is interacting directly with the quantum field of infinite potential. Every thought you have is not just a simple electrical pulse. It is a quantum event, a burst of energy that ripples outward into the fabric of reality. Pause for a second and let that sink in. When you imagine success, love, or healing, you are not just daydreaming. You are sending out real, measurable energy that influences the world around you, and it goes even deeper. In 2023, neuroscientists at MIT made a breakthrough using cutting-edge imaging. They discovered that brain processes, especially decision-making and creativity, show signs of quantum coherence. In simple terms, parts of your brain behave like quantum systems, working in harmony at lightning speed. This confirms what Penrose and Hameroff suggested. Your brain is more than a passive processor. It's an active creator, a bridge between your inner world and external reality. Another study in 2023 focused on neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. Scientists found that when you change your thoughts, especially when tied to strong emotion, you physically reshape your brain's neural pathways. What shocked researchers was how quickly this happens. In just 2 weeks of focused mental practice, deep changes were measurable, not just at the surface, but in the core of the brain. So what does this mean for you? It means that each time you focus your thoughts and emotions on a new reality, you are reprogramming your brain and also tuning your energy field. Your brain is your energetic control center. It broadcasts electromagnetic waves, frequencies that can be measured by EEG scans. These waves change based on what you think and feel. Positive, clear thoughts generate stable, coherent waves, while negative, chaotic thoughts scatter your energy and weaken your signal. And why does this matter? Because your brain's electromagnetic field is a primary way you communicate with the quantum field. Even if you are not aware of it, you are constantly sending out energetic signals. Every room you walk into, every conversation you have, you are transmitting energy. Have you ever walked into a space and immediately felt the tension, even if nobody said a word? That is your brain and body picking up energy. It is real. Now imagine what happens when you consciously direct that energy. Let's take a real-world example. Julia, a public speaker, used to be overwhelmed with stage fright. No matter how prepared she was, her inner thoughts would flood with fear. I will mess up. They are judging me. I am not good enough. These thoughts created anxious feelings, which in turn sent out unstable energy. Even before she started speaking, the audience could sense her discomfort. After learning about energy work, Julia began a new routine. Before going on stage, she closed her eyes, breathed deeply, and said, "I am calm, clear, and connected." She imagined herself speaking confidently, making eye contact and feeling proud. At first, it felt like pretend, but after a few weeks, something shifted. She felt calmer, and audience feedback improved dramatically. People began telling her she had a natural magnetic presence. What changed? Her preparation? No, it was her energy. This shows us a key truth. When you shift your inner world, your outer world follows. And this is not just about confidence or success. It is about your ability to shape any area of life by understanding how your brain and body communicate with the quantum field. Now, let's talk about the connection between your brain and your heart. The HeartMath Institute has shown that your heart and brain are in constant dialogue. When they are in harmony, when your thoughts and feelings match, you generate a strong, stable electromagnetic field. Think of it like this. Your brain is the transmitter, but your heart is the amplifier. When your thoughts and feelings are aligned, your signal becomes powerful and magnetic. A 2023 study proved this in a fascinating way. Participants practiced heart-focused intention while visualizing a positive outcome. The results? Not only did their own stress and anxiety drop, but people around them also reported feeling calmer and more positive. This means your energy does not stop with you. It spreads out, touching everything and everyone nearby. So how can you begin to use your brain's quantum power more intentionally? Here are 3 simple steps. Daily mental rehearsal. Spend 5 minutes each day vividly imagining your desired outcome. The more sensory detail, the better. Emotional alignment. Don't just think about your goal, feel it. The emotional charge makes your signal stronger. Consistent practice. Repetition is key. Neuroplasticity tells us your brain changes through practice. Make this a daily habit. Take a moment now and ask yourself, what am I broadcasting most of the time? Are my thoughts and feelings aligned with the reality I want? Your brain is not just an organ that processes information. It is a quantum engine, a gateway to infinite potential. Every thought, every emotion, every belief is shaping your reality at the deepest level. You have the tools. The choice is yours. In the next section, we will dive deeper into your heart's electromagnetic field and show you how to synchronize your brain and heart for even more powerful results. Get ready to amplify your energy like never before. Part 4, Heart-Brain Synchronization, the real power source. Up until now, we have focused on your brain, the incredible quantum engine that broadcasts your thoughts into the field of reality. But there is something even more powerful that most people overlook. Your true source of power is not just your brain, it is your heart. Yes, that's right. While we are taught to see the heart as nothing more than a biological pump, science has revealed something astonishing. Your heart is not just pumping blood, it is broadcasting energy. According to the HeartMath Institute, a world leader in the study of human energy fields, your heart generates an electromagnetic field that is up to 5,000 times stronger than the field created by your brain. Even more fascinating, this field is not limited to your body. It extends outward several feet, influencing your immediate environment and the people around you. Let that sink in for a moment. Your heart is not just beating, it is communicating, it is radiating, it is shaping your world. Here's the key takeaway. Your brain sends out the blueprint through your thoughts, but your heart powers it up through emotion. This means that no matter how much you focus on positive thinking, if your heart is filled with fear, anxiety, or doubt, your results will be inconsistent or weak. Why? Because your dominant energy signal comes from your heart. Reality responds to your emotional vibration far more than just your thoughts. And this is where heart-brain synchronization becomes a game changer. When your thoughts and emotions are aligned, when your brain and heart are in sync, you create what scientists call coherence. In this state, your energy field becomes stable, powerful, and highly magnetic. Your ability to influence reality skyrockets. Let's take this from theory into practice. Heart-brain coherence practice. Right now, find a comfortable seat. Sit with your back straight but relaxed. Close your eyes gently. Step 1. Place one hand over your heart. This simple touch signals to your brain, focus here. Step 2. Begin breathing slowly and deeply. Inhale for 5 seconds. Hold gently, then exhale for 5 seconds. Keep this rhythm going, smooth, steady, unforced. Step 3. As you breathe, bring to mind a moment of deep gratitude, love, or joy. Maybe it was the hug of a friend, the sight of a beautiful sunrise, or a personal victory that made you feel alive and proud. Let that feeling grow. Picture it expanding from your heart, filling your chest, your arms, your entire body. Feel it as fully as you can. Allow the warmth, the peace, the joy to flood through you. Stay in this state for at least 60 seconds. What are you feeling now? Take a quiet moment to observe. Do you notice a subtle warmth in your chest? A tingling sensation in your hands or face? Perhaps a deep calm, or even a gentle expansion, as if your energy is stretching beyond your body. These are signs that your heart and brain are moving into coherence. You are entering a powerful, energetic state, one that can amplify your focus, calm your mind, and send a clear magnetic signal into the quantum field. This is not just relaxation, it's activation. In this state, your entire body shifts toward balance. Your nervous system calms, your stress hormones drop, and your brain function becomes sharper. The story of Jason, a CEO's breakthrough. Let's talk about Jason, a CEO running a high-pressure tech company. Jason had all the markers of success on paper, but internally he was struggling. He felt stressed, reactive, and disconnected from his team. His health was suffering, and so were his relationships. A friend recommended heart-brain coherence. Jason was skeptical. It sounded too simple, almost too soft for someone used to high-stakes business. But he gave it a try. Each morning, Jason took just 5 minutes. He sat quietly, placed his hand over his heart, and practiced slow breathing. He focused on gratitude. Sometimes it was a big thing, like appreciation for his team, and other times it was small, like the taste of his morning coffee. Within 2 weeks, Jason noticed a shift. His mind became clearer. He was less reactive under stress. His team meetings felt smoother. Even his family commented on how much more grounded and present he seemed. The ripple effect was undeniable. His energy shifted, and so did everything around him. Jason later reflected, "I realized that I had been trying to manage everything with my head, but when I brought my heart into the equation, everything began to flow. It was like unlocking a new level of leadership and personal peace." Why heart coherence works. Here's what the science says. When you are in a state of coherence, your heart rhythm becomes smooth and ordered. Your brain waves sync up with your heart's rhythm. Your entire body moves into physiological balance, optimizing your performance and well-being. HeartMath research shows that coherence reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, boosts DHEA, the vitality hormone, and strengthens your immune system. But perhaps even more fascinating is this. When you are coherent, your energy field influences those around you. Studies have shown that people sitting near someone in coherence begin to experience improvements in their own heart rhythms, even if no words are exchanged. That is the power of your energy field. The missing link. Emotion. Most people focus only on mindset, thinking positively, visualizing success. But what they miss is the emotional charge. Your emotions are the fuel. Without them, your thoughts are like a car with no engine. They might look good, but they are not going anywhere. This is why heart coherence is so powerful. It ensures that your feelings align with your thoughts, creating a unified, strong signal that reality responds to. Making this a daily habit. You do not need hours to practice. Here's a simple daily routine. Morning reset. Start your day with 5 minutes of heart-focused breathing. Set the tone for your day by aligning your thoughts and emotions. Stress interrupt. Anytime you feel overwhelmed or anxious, pause, close your eyes for a minute, breathe, and reconnect to your heart space. Evening. Reflection. Before bed, bring to mind one thing you are grateful for. Let that feeling fill your heart, washing away the noise of the day. Even small, consistent steps like these will shift your baseline energy over time. Take a moment to reflect. Right now, ask yourself, how did you feel during the heart-brain practice? Did you notice any changes in your body or mood? What possibilities might open up if you made this practice part of your routine? Remember, your heart is not just a muscle, it is a powerful, energetic tool, your true source of strength, clarity, and influence. You have just tapped into it. In the next part, we will explore how your personal energy field connects with others, and how collective coherence can create extraordinary ripple effects in your reality. You are stepping into a whole new level of energy mastery. Part 5. Morphic Fields, How Collective Energy Shapes Your World. So far, we have focused on your personal energy, how your thoughts, feelings, and heart coherence shape your individual reality. But now it's time to expand that understanding. Here is the deeper truth. You are not an isolated being. You are part of a vast, interconnected web of energy. Your personal vibration is always interacting with others. This is where the concept of morphic fields becomes incredibly important. Rupert Sheldrake, a pioneering biologist, introduced this idea to explain how patterns of behavior and information are shared within groups, whether it's flocks of birds, schools of fish, or communities of people. A morphic field is like an invisible blueprint of energy and information that connects individuals within a group. Every thought, every emotion, every action you take adds to and draws from this shared field. In simple terms, your family has a morphic field, your workplace has a morphic field, your country, even humanity as a whole, has its own collective morphic field. You've probably felt this, even if you didn't have the words to describe it. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt tension, even though no one said a word? Found yourself suddenly energized just by being around uplifting people? Or thought about someone, and then they called you out of the blue? These aren't coincidences. They're echoes of your deep energetic connection to others. This is where quantum entanglement adds another layer of understanding. In physics, entanglement describes how two particles, once connected, remain linked no matter how far apart they are. A change in one particle instantly affects the other, even across vast distances. Many scientists and thought leaders believe that humans too experience a form of energetic entanglement, especially with people we share deep emotional bonds with. Think about those moments when you just knew something was happening with a close friend or loved one before you even got the phone call. That deep, unspoken awareness is a glimpse of entanglement at the human level, and it doesn't stop there. We are all part of a much larger collective field. When events stir global emotions, whether it's a tragedy, a celebration, or a crisis, the collective field ripples with that energy. You may notice feeling unsettled or uplifted without knowing why. Often it's because you are sensing the broader field. Here's the key insight. Just as negativity can spread, so can coherence, hope, and awakening. When enough individuals practice raising their vibration through coherence, gratitude, and mindful focus, they begin to shift the collective field. This is the true power of a conscious community. It's not just theory. There are real-world examples of this. The Global Coherence Initiative, for instance, has studied how synchronized meditation and heart-focused practices performed by groups around the world can cause measurable changes in Earth's magnetic field. That means when people align their energy intentionally, they create ripples of coherence that extend far beyond their immediate surroundings. Pause for a second and think about the implications of that. Your personal energy practice, something as simple as 5 minutes of deep breathing and gratitude, doesn't just transform your own life. It becomes part of a much bigger wave of energy. Now imagine if thousands or millions of people did this together. The impact would be staggering. We've already seen glimpses of this potential. During global meditations or moments of collective focus, shifts in energy have been reported around the world. People feel calmer, more hopeful. Environments shift. Even conflicts have temporarily quieted during mass prayer events. This is the power of collective energy. And here's why it matters now more than ever. We live in a time of rapid change. Collective anxiety, uncertainty, and division can create turbulence in the shared morphic field. But equally, it presents a massive opportunity. The more individuals like you choose to raise your energy, to step into coherence and awareness, the more you help stabilize and elevate the collective field. This is what it means to be part of a conscious community. Not just a group of people gathering physically, but a network of awakened individuals who know that their personal healing and growth contributes to something bigger. Let's bring this closer to home. Think about the energetic circles you move through daily. Your family, your friends, your workplace. Are there people who uplift you, who leave you feeling stronger and more hopeful? And are there others who seem to drain your energy, even if they don't intend to? This is why being intentional about your energy matters. When you maintain coherence, you not only protect your own field, you also offer a stabilizing force to those around you. Jason, the CEO we spoke about earlier, shared something powerful after practicing heart-brain coherence consistently. He said, "I noticed my meetings went more smoothly, not just because I was calmer, but because my calm seemed to spread. My team picked up on it and responded differently." His experience highlights a simple but profound truth. When you elevate your own vibration, you naturally influence others, whether through words, body language, or simply the energetic field you project. So what can you do to amplify this effect? Strengthen your personal practice. The more consistent you are in maintaining coherence, the stronger your personal field becomes. Join high-vibration communities. Seek out groups, online or in person, that are committed to growth, mindfulness, and collective well-being. Hold a bigger vision. Recognize that every small shift you create in yourself is contributing to a much larger transformation. Pause here and reflect. What is the energetic signature you are sending out each day? How are your personal practices influencing the people around you? What communities do you belong to? And how can you help elevate their collective field? We are living at a unique point in human history, a time when the veil between individual and collective is thinner than ever. Technology connects us instantly, but energy connects us even deeper. Your role as a conscious creator is to use that awareness wisely, to heal yourself, and, in doing so, help heal the world. In the next section, we'll explore advanced tools for deepening your mastery, practices that will allow you to intentionally shape both your personal reality and the collective field around you. You are ready to step fully into your power. Part 6. Advanced Techniques. Energy Mastery in Action. By now, you have learned how to tap into your personal energy field, how to align your thoughts and feelings, and how to connect with the collective morphic field. You are no longer a passive participant in your reality. You are an active creator. But here's the truth. To truly master your energy and sustain high levels of performance, peace, and success, you need to take things further. It's time to step into advanced energy mastery. Why? Because success at its core is not just about hard work. It is about energetic alignment. You've seen people who work tirelessly, yet seem to struggle endlessly. And you've likely met others who seem to flow effortlessly into opportunities, wealth, or success. What's the difference? The answer lies in how well they synchronize their inner energy with their outer actions. Today, I'm going to share powerful techniques to help you do exactly that. Technique 1. Visualize energy protection. In today's world, your energy is constantly interacting with others, sometimes positively, sometimes draining. This is why protecting your energetic field is essential. Here's a simple yet powerful technique. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Imagine a glowing light, a color that feels powerful and soothing to you, surrounding your entire body. Picture this light as a shield that allows love, clarity, and positive energy to flow in, but blocks out negativity, fear, and energetic drains. Hold this visualization for 2 to 3 minutes, reinforcing the feeling of safety and strength. This practice is especially powerful before entering crowded places, high-pressure meetings, or emotionally charged situations. Over time, your energetic boundaries will become stronger, and you'll notice yourself feeling less drained and more centered. Technique 2. Expanding your energy field. Success and influence are deeply tied to how magnetic your energy field is. To expand your energy, begin with slow, deep breaths to enter a calm state. Place your attention in your heart space and generate a feeling of love or gratitude. Visualize this feeling as a sphere of light that grows with each breath, expanding beyond your body, filling the room, the building, and even reaching outward into the world. Imagine your energy touching opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your goals. This practice not only boosts your personal magnetism, but also creates ripples of positivity that can return to you in unexpected ways. Technique 3. Synchronizing emotion with action. Many people set goals and take action, but their emotions tell a different story. For example, someone may be working hard toward financial freedom, but feeling anxious about money every step of the way. This creates a mixed signal and delays results. True mastery is about emotional congruence. Before you take any action, whether it's sending an email, making a sales call, or stepping onto a stage, pause and ask yourself, what is my dominant feeling right now? Does it align with the outcome I want? If not, take a moment to reset. Use heart-focused breathing or a quick visualization to bring your feelings into alignment. When your emotions and actions are synchronized, your energy becomes laser-focused and results accelerate. Introducing the quantum lock-in technique. One of the biggest challenges I hear from people is this: I can get into a high vibration state, but I can't seem to stay there. That's where the quantum lock-in comes in. This technique is designed to help you lock in your elevated state, so that it becomes your new normal. Here's how it works. Choose your anchor emotion. It could be confidence, gratitude, joy, or power, whatever best supports your current goals. Enter heart-brain coherence using the steps you've learned. Feel that emotion deeply. While fully immersed in the feeling, create a physical anchor. For example, press your thumb and forefinger together firmly, or place your hand over your heart with intent. Repeat an affirmation that reinforces the state. For example, I am fully aligned and unstoppable. Stay with this process for 2 to 3 minutes. By linking a physical cue with the emotional state, you train your subconscious to associate the gesture with the elevated energy. Later, when you're out in the world and feel your energy dipping, you can trigger your lock-in anchor, instantly bringing yourself back into alignment. Real-world example, Marcus the athlete. Marcus is a professional athlete who struggled with performance anxiety. Before big games, his mind would race and his confidence would crumble despite his physical readiness. After learning energy mastery, Marcus began using the quantum lock-in. He chose confidence as his anchor emotion. Before games, he practiced heart coherence and repeated the affirmation, I am strong, focused, and unbeatable, while pressing his thumb and forefinger together. The shift was remarkable. Not only did Marcus feel more grounded before games, but during high-pressure moments, he could squeeze his fingers and instantly regain his focus and power. His performance stats improved, and so did his mental health. Marcus said, "This technique changed everything. It gave me a way to own my energy even when the stakes were high." Why this matters? The truth is, success is rarely about doing more. It's about aligning more. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are fully synchronized, you tap into a flow state where things seem to happen with ease. You attract opportunities. You meet the right people. You feel energized rather than drained. And this is not magic. It's energy mechanics in action. Make energy mastery part of your lifestyle. To fully embody these techniques, here's a simple daily roadmap. Morning. Set your intention and expand your energy field. During the day, protect your energy with visualization as needed. Before key moments, synchronize your emotions with your actions. Evening, reflect and lock in your highest state with gratitude. The more consistent you are, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you won't just practice energy mastery, you'll live it. Pause and reflect. Take a moment now to check in with yourself. Which technique resonates with you most? How might your life change if you mastered your energy at this deeper level? What will you commit to practicing today? Remember, you are not here to struggle endlessly. You are here to align and thrive. In the next part, we'll explore how to weave all of these tools into a sustainable lifestyle so that energy mastery becomes second nature, no matter what life throws your way. Your next level is waiting. Conclusion: become the architect of your reality. We have now reached the end of this journey together. But really, this is just the beginning. Let's pause and reflect on everything you've unlocked so far. You learned that your words are not just sounds. They are powerful vibrations that shape your mind, your body, and your reality. Every thought, every phrase, every belief is an energetic instruction rippling out into the world. You discovered that your brain is a quantum computer, processing possibilities at lightning speed and interacting directly with the quantum field. You experienced the immense power of your heart's electromagnetic field, 5,000 times stronger than the brain's, reminding you that emotions are not just feelings. They are the fuel that powers your entire life. You tapped into the collective force of morphic fields, understanding that you are always connected to something bigger, a community, a planet, a global energy network. And you stepped into advanced energy mastery, learning tools and techniques to protect, expand, and lock in your personal energy state, turning fleeting moments of alignment into lasting transformation. What does all of this mean? It means that you are no longer a passive player in your life. You are the architect of your reality. You have the tools, You have the knowledge. Now the question is, will you put them into practice? Because here's the truth. Real transformation does not come from watching one video or reading one book. It comes from consistent practice. Each time you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you reinforce new neural pathways and strengthen your energetic signature. Over time, this becomes your new baseline, a state where success, peace, and abundance flow naturally to you. But you must keep going. That's why I want to invite you to something simple yet incredibly powerful, the 7-Day Energy Mastery Challenge. Here's how it works. For the next 7 days, pause 3 times a day, morning, midday, and evening. In each pause, take 1 to 2 minutes to check in with your energy. Ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? What is my dominant thought or emotion? Am I aligned with the energy I want to create? Write down a quick note in your journal or phone. Even a single sentence is enough. This simple practice will do 2 things. It will train your awareness, the first step to any lasting change. It will reveal patterns, helping you see where your energy thrives and where it needs realignment. By the end of 7 days, you'll have a clear picture of your energetic landscape, and you'll feel the shift. Remember, small, consistent steps create the biggest breakthroughs. And here's something even bigger to hold in your heart. As you raise your own vibration, you don't just change your life, you contribute to something far greater. Because a society where people master their energy is a society that thrives. A society that is awake, conscious, and prosperous. Imagine what the world could look like if more people stepped into this kind of mastery. More peace, more innovation, more harmony, more compassion. It starts with you. So if you are ready to commit, not just in theory but in action, drop a comment below that says, Energy Mastered. Let's flood the space with declarations of intention. Let's build a community of people who know that true power doesn't come from external force, it comes from inner alignment. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I am so honored to be part of your path. Remember, you are powerful. You are capable. You are the architect of your reality, and your next level begins now. Final warning, the choice is yours. Before we close, I need to leave you with one final crucial message. This knowledge, the tools, the techniques, the power you now hold, is life-changing. But here's the hard truth. Knowledge without action is worthless. You can watch this video, feel inspired, and even believe in your power. But if you don't apply it consistently, nothing will change. The same cycles will repeat. The same frustrations will resurface. The same reality will keep reflecting the same patterns. And that's not what you came here for. You are standing at a crossroads right now. One path is the old way, comfortable, familiar, but limited. The other is the path of true mastery. A path where you take responsibility for your energy, your focus, and your reality every single day. This journey is not always easy. It requires awareness. It demands consistency. But the rewards, they are beyond anything you can imagine. So ask yourself, will I let this be another feel-good moment that fades? Or will I commit to becoming the architect of my life, no matter what it takes? The choice is yours, and it always has been. Take a deep breath, lock in your power, and step boldly into the reality you choose. Your next level is waiting.